Spirituality has always been there in literature, and when it comes to poetry, spirituality is found in a profound way. There are so many poets who have been fascinated by this continuous search for truth, continuous search for who we actually are. What's the purpose of our life? So here I am with one poem written by Matthew Arnold, a 19th century poet who is widely remembered as a critic rather than as a poet, but he has written some good poems too, like Dover Witch and other poems which have been included in the syllabus of English course, graduation. So here I have a different one. It is entitled Self-Dependence. Weary of myself and sick of asking what I am and what I ought to be, at this vessel's prow I stand, which bears me forwards over the starlit sea. And a look of passionate desire over the sea and to the stars I send. Ye who from my childhood up have compose me to the end. Once more I cried, ye stars, ye waters, on my heart your mighty charm renew. Still let me, as I gaze upon you, feel my soul becoming vast like you. From the intense, clear, star-sown vault of heaven, over the lit sea's unquiet wave, in the rustling night air came the answer. Wouldst thou be as these are? Live as they, unaffrighted by the silence round them, undistracted by the sights they see. These demand not that the things without them yield them love, amusement, sympathy. And with joy the stars perform their shining, and the sea its long moon-silvered roll. For self-poised they live nor pine, with noting all the fever of some differing soul. Bounded by themselves and unregardful, in what state God's other works may be, in their own tusks all their powers pouring, these attain the mighty life you see. O airborne voice, long since severely clear, a cry like thine in mine own heart I hear, resolved to be thyself, and know that he who finds himself loses his misery. So there's a lot of things to learn from this poem when it comes to becoming our own self. Such a great poem that I have read and reread again and again. The last line resonates very well. Resolve to be thyself and know that he who finds himself loses his misery. The only way to lose our miseries, our inner turmoil, our conflicts that often paralyze our thoughts, that often make us sad, that often make us upset, is to be ourselves. To be ourselves means what the poet wants to say. The poet is actually comparing himself to the nature. to the wilderness, to the stars, to the seas, to the moon, this vast universe he is comparing himself to. And what he finds and what he wants to do is that he wants to be like the universe. He wants to be like he wants to attain the vastness of the universe. He wants to be calm and composed like the sun. He wants to be calm and composed like the moon, the stars. They don't seem to be upset. They're all calm and composed. And this is what the poet wants to achieve. Maybe he was also going through some difficulties and he was trying to seek solace in these things, in the stars, in the moon and the vast sky. He was inspired by these things. And also the wind, which came to him with the answer that these things, the stars, the wilderness, the vast universe, although it seems like they are surrounded by a silence, but they are not afraid of the silence. They are not distracted by anything, because whatever energy they have, they pour into themselves only. They are not bothered about what other creations of God are going through. They're only concerned with their own affairs. And that's how they concentrate more on themselves than the others. And this is where comes the ability to be calm and composed, to excel in life. In order to excel in life, according to the poem, we need to channelize all the force we have been given by God or whoever it is, our Creator. We must channelize all the force into one particular thing. And if we can do that, we will be like the stars. We'll have the calm and composure of the stars. We'll have the vastness of the universe. So it's a very good poem to teach ourselves that we need to be ourselves first. It's only then we can be happy. We need to trust our own guts. We need to trust our own instinct. Because there's always a call coming from inside that guides us. And that is the right call. Very often we might not hear them. But this is what we need to listen to once in a while to get through all the problems of life. And this is why the poem has been titled Self-Dependence. You don't need to depend on anyone else on earth, but on you. You don't need to believe others. Yes, you need to get ideas from other people, but first thing you need to do is to believe yourself, because this is the thing which has been given to you first. You is the gift that's been given to you first. So if you don't believe in yourself, how could you believe in others? So this is what the poem wants to teach. So be yourself and be the best version of yourself. In whatever you are doing, excel. Thank you.